Trump plays brutal smackdown on Muslim who vows to take over Michigan as new gov. Dr. Abdul El-Sayed has been referred to as the second coming of Obama by many on the left. El-Sayed has much in common with Obama. The plan is for El-Sayed to be our president in 2020, but before that can happen he needs to become governor of Michigan in 2018. However, there is one problem standing in Abdul's way, and his name is Donald Trump. The Democrats' new golden boy was meant to stay below the radar for now so he could become the governor of Michigan before the rest of the country learned of him. El-Sayed is supposed to have the image of just a regular guy who is being funded by the little people, a grassroots candidate if you will. However, the truth is far more dangerous, and Dr. Abdul is vowing to take over Michigan by breaking federal law. He has pledged to take no corporate PAC money and is unabashedly disdainful of big money influencing elections, calling corporate campaign contributions bribes. He has pledged universal health care to all Michiganders if it fails on the federal level, says he will push to legalize marijuana and says he will raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour and make Michigan a sanctuary state. As a spokesman puts it, he is unwilling to waste state taxpayer money to enforce federal law that would rob small businesses of hard-working employees and tear apart families. Maybe most importantly, El-Sayed has a rhetorical style and charisma that draws easy comparisons to a young Barack Obama, his events often inexplicably packed. At a campaign event in Ann Arbor, one woman, Tamanika Terry Seward, said, "I think the last time I sat there and gave that kind of smirk is when I first heard Obama in Chicago when he was running for senator." El-Sayed is listening to his globalists' advisors and trying to paint himself as just another average American. The truth is Dr. Sayed has a seasoned professional as his campaign manager and is fully funded by the global elites. It is a well-orchestrated plot to take over Michigan and shortly afterward to take over the U.S. as a whole. The Guardian continued with their fluff. El-Sayed was speaking on a recent Sunday afternoon in a public hall. A young local transgender man introduced El-Sayed to the audience, a brave choice for a region still coming to terms with gay rights, let alone trans rights. The Guardian has made El-Sayed out to be some sort of champion of gay transsexual rights. It is eerily similar to Barack Obama's hope and change slogans in the past. The global elites know it worked once before so might as well give it another shot. El-Sayed is dangerous, maybe more dangerous than Obama. After he got on the president's radar, Trump called on Gorka to expose his nefarious ties. Gorka, as a former American military and intelligence analyst, knew the best way to do this was to get the information directly to the American people without making it seem like Trump was being a bully. Gorka used his ties with conservative outlets to drop the truth bomb on El-Sayed. Gorka has exposed information that was never meant to be revealed. The fact that El-Sayed received a fellowship at Columbia University by Paul Soros, brother of George Soros, should raise alarm bells. Not only that, but according to the Christian Post, while a student at the University of Michigan, El-Sayed was an active member and vice president of the Muslim Students Association, MSA, a group founded mainly by the Muslim Brotherhood for the express purpose of spreading Wahhabist ideology, practiced by Osama bin Laden. So we have learned two things about El-Sayed. He has connections to the dangerous Muslim Brotherhood and is backed by the equally dangerous George Soros. America needs to understand that anyone with those connections should never be placed in a position of power in our country. While El-Sayed is being introduced by a transgender, his colleagues are killing gays by throwing them off of rooftops. Fortunately, we have President Trump in office, and if not for him the globalist agenda would be well on its way to taking over our country and transforming it into another Middle East. Thanks to Sebastian Gorka and Trump, the American people are learning the truth behind the Democrats' golden boy. The MSM is doing everything they can to discredit Gorka right now, which is why his name is being plastered across every media outlet accusing him of many terrible lies. It is so important that El-Sayed loses the November elections because we cannot afford to have Obama 2.0. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.